And here we are. Welcome to PTV Live. It's actually the first year.
Happy birthday!
I think that's happy anniversary. I
I
can't
don't know.
believe that, you know.
That's a snowman.
It's unbelievable, actually. Really weird.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone in the stream. Welcome to PTV Live. Let me go ahead and do this. And we'll see everyone's here. Look who's here.
Hey!
Hi, guys. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Rob. How are you?
Happy YouTube anniversary!
Thanks, Doug, for turning me on to that app, buddy.
Hey, Arnie! It's not hard.
Oh my gosh, it's been crazy. I cannot believe it. A year's already gone. I mean, Ben, what do you think?
I can't believe it's been a year already too. It's just, it goes by so fast.
Absolutely does. Derek Gregory, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Happy YouTube anniversary.
Yes.
Thank you. And RobFuz, thank you so much. Our first fan, I must say, on live stream.
I guess so.
I watched the replay today. I was your first comment ever. I'm proud.
God,
Yes, he was.
Horrible.
And then for those of you that are watching the stream right now, right underneath me, right down there, that is the infamous Megan.
Hi, guys.
Say hi to Megan.
Hi, Megan.
Hi, man.
There are people here that are very happy to see you and hear from you. Megan, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I am the oldest of three. I've got two brothers, so all these guys on the screen, I can take them.
Nice.
What else? Got a degree in creative writing. Have two kids, a 6-year-old and a 3-month-old.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And a husband.
Your baby's famous because these guys talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And you have a husband.
Yeah, he's somewhere.
Yeah. So Megan has been a wonderful support to us during this whole time on live. And oh my goodness, Team Pabro, thank you so much for being here. And Blaine, thank you for joining. Everyone, Ben, do you want to say hi to people here in the stream?
Sure. First and foremost, Samantha. She's been excited for this for a while. Mike Wheeler's here. Big Disney fan. Rachel loves Disney. Let's see. Candy Mom 15, Cynthia, welcome. Jack Sandy Claus Logan, Matt, welcome. Juan Rodriguez, hello. Yes, it is party time. Let's see what we got here. We got Cruising for Food. Thank you for joining us tonight. We got Epic and Amazing Park Hopping Adventures Worldwide. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome in.
Jonathan Chong, good to have you. Grace F. We've got, who else is here? Oh my gosh. Captain Akron, Alex Brunner, AJC Magic TV, Amy, welcome to the stream. Mar in Memphis, Lane 2007, Cruising for Food, I said. Mike, wow, it just keeps going and going and going. Stacy Rogers, welcome. Oh my gosh, Cruising for Food, thank you so much. That's so sweet of you.
Wanda, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. That's
thank
very
you.
sweet. Thank you.
Tim Pruitt, welcome to the stream. Dances with Goofy Adventures, welcome. My gosh, every team Pab, is it Pabro?
I pronounce it Pabro.
Pabro, okay, yeah. Judy Hazel, welcome. Thena Amazing, welcome to the stream. We've got a lot of people here with us. Let's start the evening. First of all, we've all welcomed Megan down there. She is
Might
our,
be in Ann B. Davis's spot.
I'm sorry?
Might be in Ann B. Davis's spot.
I know.
We don't have 9 screens. I'm so sorry. You can't be Alice tonight.
But Megan, most of you will remember Megan from an episode of Life with Ben early last year, where she helped me in the kitchen by making a homemade macaroni and cheese.
Oh, that's right.
And she was mocking me the entire time.
That's normally what I do. So.
Yeah.
Nice.
She's very good at mocking Ben.
She and Doug go hand in hand when it comes to making fun of me in the kitchen.
Aw.
Doug.
I don't like him in the kitchen. Even when he puts and throws something away, it drives me nuts. I swear, I feel like he's gonna touch something. I have serious control freak issues. I mean, major control freak issues.
It's true.
I think it's because I was a middle child and I was abused.
You were not abused.
Yes, I did. My brothers were mean to me.
Mike Wheeler, fold in the cheese.
Okay.
And this is Doug in a good mood, by the way.
Oh my gosh, guys.
D&G Explorers for that
I
super
have to
chat.
do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you
That's
so
so sweet of you guys.
You guys,
You're welcome. We have a churro fund going.
Happy YouTube anniversary.
That'll get you 1.3 churros.
Yeah, you can at least get free with that.
Fun to come to my hot dog fun.
But
Easy.
this was a night, was it, when we're letting a few people come on so that we can talk with them for a bit. And we have someone here that wants to join right now. So let's go ahead and add her right now. And there we have Anna.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for being here tonight. Look, they're wearing PTV blue too.
Holy
They're
My ninja.
Oh my gosh, they're Lofi t-shirts. Oh my gosh,
Nice shirt.
Lofi.
Lofi.
Sam, Donna,
They're
welcome.
wearing Lofi t-shirts. Oh, it's adorable. Thank you.
Oh, no, thank you. We love them. Hi, Rob.
Oh, so Donna, have
Oh
you
my
seen?
God.
Do you see Megan there?
Hi, Megan. How are you?
Good. How are you?
That's the little one.
She's
Oh, my
doing really well. She had her first neurology appointment today, and she passed with flying colors. So
Yes,
Yay.
that's wonderful. You're my laughing buddy in the chat.
Sam, how you doing tonight?
Good.
It is great to see you. Thank you for joining us
Thank
tonight.
you.
Oh, thanks for having us. Congratulations on 1 year.
I can't believe it's been a year that we've been streaming live.
Incredible. And it all started with the pepper tree.
It
The
did.
pepper tree and
Yeah, you know, people really had a lot of
these things.
That's the white gloves, yes.
the white
I
gloves.
mean-
That started us so early. It was what people wanted to know. I think it was RobFuz asked, okay, explain your channel name.
Yeah.
Rob, how did you actually put that? Was it that way, or was it?
No, I was saying earlier, like, you know, I was when you guys first streamed, I think I saw you in a couple chats and everything, and I liked your videos and everything. I was watching your videos, and you guys, you went live, and then I didn't even really know you guys. Like, to be honest with you, like these brothers, and I don't know what the deal is. So I asked you guys your name, and I think my first question to you guys was, what does PTV mean? So it was really cool that you.
Yeah,
I just didn't know at the time.
Where'd you come up with the name?
Where am I?
There you go.
It actually came from Doug. We were trying to come up with
I was
just
taking groceries out of the trunk. I swear to God, it was this way.
and the thing is that we were trying to figure out a way to come up with a name, and there were certain criteria that we had, and I know it sounds weird, but one of the criteria was that our channel name could not be more than 15 letters, and
He
that's
gave me that.
and that's because Twitter has a 15-character limit on their names. So I
Right.
wanted to make sure our name was the full 15 letters.
So we wanted something generic, and this tree out in the front of our house actually has a life of its own. The way it died, the way it was bungee cord, the way it was died, it came back. Now this thing is it's huge. And it started to heave up the side of the house. The reason why we wanted this tree is when you go to Disneyland, the whole tram area, downtown Disney, Esplanade, these trees are everywhere. And we said to ourselves, when we go, we're on the tram, we want these trees whenever we buy a house. We'll go back to the summer of 2008. We started looking to purchase a home, and we wanted all the foliage Is it foliage?
Foliage.
Foliage.
Look at Megan.
I hate you all.
Foliage.
Anyways,
I see Orlando guy already pulling that clip.
okay. So we wanted everything in Adventureland. So when we did our backyard, literally everything that's in Disneyland is in all our backyard because Northern California and Southern California has the same climate. So we took pictures of everywhere in Adventureland. So I wanted whatever was in Disneyland, it had to be on our property. Everything. CYNTHAI.
IA.
IA?
IA.
Oh, I'm really a hot mess tonight. So
Thank you for the $1.99 super chat.
Thank you,
I
Cynthia.
have major
Thank you.
hot flashes and sweating like a farm animal. So we got this tree. He said, we want to get this pepper tree. His brother on our open house goes to Lowe's and finds this twig. And I'm not joking. This twig was smaller than it was an asparagus twig, but very tall. And it was in a big bucket, and Ron bought it, his brother. Happy housewarming. We threw it on the side of the house for 6 months. This thing died. We bungee corded because I kept on falling over. Everything never put it in the ground. It died. I wanted to throw it away. I had enough of this tree. No, my brother bought it for me. I'm like, it's dead. It's not coming back. So finally, we put this sickly asparagus twig up. And 11 years later, this thing is ginormous. And every time I think of it, I think of Disneyland. I think of the tram ride from the parking structure inside Disneyland and just everything in general. It's very Disneyland-ish. And it's very California. We're going to actually go to the original pepper tree.
I love Jersey Mike's comments. Charlie Brown.
Oh, no. Charlie Brown was
Maybe
a
it
bush.
just needs a little love.
No, Charlie Brown was a tree.
Charlie Brown's a twig.
Oh,
It was.
no,
As a matter of
no.
fact, if you touched Keith at that point, leaves would
It
fall
was
off.
dead. It was right at the, I mean, out here clunk. With bungee cord, I don't know if we took any pictures.
Okay.
Did you put it together with glue?
Huh?
Did you put it together with glue? It sounds like
No, it was so sad. I mean, it was so sad. And it just has life, you know,
Thank you,
energy and earth and environment, and it's channeled something. And we and
Channel Disney.
now we've whacked it. So and he's scared to whack it. I did it alone where I had the nurse across the street give me and I literally took a giant trunk of it, and the whole thing went clunk. And I did it while I was not home because I didn't want to use the chainsaw by myself because that's just not cool. So I had a nurse across the street do it because he is scared to death that if we trim it, we're going to kill it. And I'm one of those, I'll like whack it. And we
How
did
tall
that
do you think
for
it
a
is?
lemon tree. And I whacked that thing to it like 3
What,
nubs
what was
going out.
what was that, Rob?
How tall do you think it is? How many feet?
Now Keith is
hundreds.
No, Keith is probably about somewhere between 25 and 30 feet tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, he's
Yeah,
bigger.
he's big.
Yeah. He's a big tree.
Big and full.
And
Very,
he-
very full and lacy.
And you just think about it. You know how you do a tree memorandum or something like that, or you think of it? This tree just has so much. So we were getting groceries out of the trunk, and we're like, we don't want to be Disney. We don't want to be something. We don't want our names. We don't want something kind of cool. And I'm like, when we first bought the house, we called ourselves Village. Village is, I made a logo for it. I made wine glasses for Village. And I really hate you all.
I'm sorry. Ben's making me laugh.
Fine, I'm going to look for fun.
You're gonna look for fun.
Happy birthday, Doug. Happy birthday. May the fourth be with you guys.
I'm telling the story.
Okay. So, you know,
It is a cheese it.
long story short,
May
what?
the pepper tree be with you,
Well, I
everybody.
took Bella from our original logo and added pepper tree, and he says that's 15 letters, and that's how it went.
Okay.
I love it. I think it's
Based
great.
on a sports team, and we like blue.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
Well, usually I'm eating something for the stream, and I got the directions. You should bring Cheez-Its and a Coke, so I brought Cheez-Its. So if you guys are wondering why,
We didn't get that memo. We don't have Cheez-Its anyway.
I have my Diet Coke, so
there you go.
I make Cheez-Its like chicken tenders, and then I put, because of Donna, she loves Facebook and sending recipes. She gave me a recipe, or she forwarded along, and I'm like, oh, that's a creative idea. I took that little nugget and spit it off into our Cheez-It chicken.
Love it.
French fry chickeny thing, but I made it in chicken and I baked it.
yeah, it's
Because of Donna.
it's Cheez-Its and French fried onions.
Ooh.
We'll do a video about it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to try that.
Let's bring this in. Let's talk about Pepper Tree Villa, the past year, and why some people.
What are you doing?
At D&G.
yeah.
What's going on over
Oh
there?
my gosh!
What?
It's falling off the couch. This thing is a little slippery, actually.
It's very slippery.
Derek and Gregory, while we're on you, do you have a memory of the past year of your watching Pepper Tree Villa or interacting on the channel, or a time that you were helping us with a stream or whatever? Do you remember something that comes to your mind?
I can't recollect anything, really. No, I'm just playing.
I'm thinking, how many times have we said something that had that little slap?
But that wasn't on the show.
Well, I'm sure we would have said something that would have deserved it.
You would have.
I would say the very first, well, I think we'll go back to the very beginning. RobFuz messaged me late at night and said, hey, you got to check these guys out. They're a new best friend. So we went and checked you guys out, and we've been friends ever since. And the connection's been amazing. It's like we've known you for forever, and you know, a lot of the same interests. And I owe that all to Rob. So thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you, Rob.
Cuties.
Megan, we know you've got to get on to taking care of the little ones, so why don't you share a little bit of thoughts that you have on the channel?
I need to get on to getting sleep. Not taking care of the children.
Taking care of a baby is very tiring work.
It is. It's hungry work.
It is.
Some of my favorite memories. I am really a fan of the taste test nights.
Yeah.
I especially like Jim and his input.
So funny.
I feel like he's my spirit animal in many ways.
So he's an animal.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
What animal would that be?
You just called Jim an animal, so
A panther.
a panther. Wow, Jim, you're a panther. Grr.
Here.
But one of the other things I really like is finding out how truly horrific my mother's taste can be in things like chocolate hummus.
Your mother.
That sounds great.
No,
Actually, it's delicious.
It sounds okay, but it probably doesn't taste good.
no.
Like,
And also
no.
that it was implied that she's, a lush, because like she's literally not. She almost never drinks.
Well, that's the funny part about it.
There it is. She's got quite a reputation on that PBS commercial.
Yeah.
The first one
Stacey, I do not want peeps.
Monster.
Ever.
Jim just roared.
No, not ever. I will become homicidal if somebody gives me a peep.
Jim says chocolate hummus is amazing. Richard says, my favorite memory of the past year is first PBS special from the Taste of Christmas, which began with the meme going back to Trader Joe's.
Yep, that was a nice moment.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yes, it was.
And just in general, I haven't participated before, but just in general, seeing the community that you guys have been able to build, and the community that has kind of come around and just alongside you, it's amazing. You've got people from all over the world. and they're good people. So I'm really happy for you guys that you have that.
I'm going to take it to a serious note. Thank you for bringing up that, Megan. As you guys all know, I shared this, and back in late August, we couldn't go live on a Monday. I was at a hospital. My brother was passing away, and you want to keep up the whole thing. And while I was dealing with that and being traumatized, like I'm going to start crying right now, how so many people outpoured. D&G took in, and Ben was already home, and Arnie and I are in the hospital, and we only had hours left of my brother being alive. And it was just, he was kind of following it, but he knew he would have to be there for my family, my mom, my dad, and I. And just that Monday night, for everybody taking care of it. And we didn't want to share. It was just that Doug and Arnie were busy. And then that when we got home, I finally announced that. The reason why we're not there, I wanted to share it, but it was just the outpouring and support of that moment when it was the most catastrophic thing that I had to deal with of, watching your sibling, your brother pass away was just unbelievable. So I have to pass right now. I have to move over because I'm crying. So I do that, I have to say, and just, it got stronger. So thank you guys all for dealing with, helping out on it. And, D&G and, Ben too, you guys were all really good, because that's the thing that stands out to me. That's when I'm like, okay, this is real. I always thought it was. And then, but even before that, got all of emotional is that we hung out with first time with D&G at Disneyland, and we met Bob Nashley, Jim from More Sunshine, because they were there for D23. And this all happened. I saw my brother, and then 3 days later he passed. So, and D23 was happening, and I came back to Disneyland after I went to the hospital first, because I dropped off Ben and Arnie at Disneyland, and I went down the area, and I came back, and I was a totally different person. And I didn't tell Arnie until 24 hours later what was happening and how bad it really was. And he's like, man, you need a daytime Emmy. You were totally did not show. And I said, I didn't. I was like transformed. It was like Disneyland got me. Everybody was there. But in my mind, it was an out of body experience. I can't remember any of it because I knew what was happening. It was so bad. How I was a totally different person. I still relive that moment, that week, end of August. I will never forget that.
Yeah.
And nobody knew how really bad until, after we got to share it with everybody. And it was really big. So I love you all. Thank you. It's like, this is horrible.
Stacy, we did.
So it is, that's what I have to say. And just the outpouring, and everybody's been really cool. So thank you, girls. Thank you, guys.
So Richard's grounding us again with this one. My second favorite memory is editing The Taste of New Year's to make it seem that Sherry was a complete lush.
Sherry Simone, you talk about your sister being an alcoholic. Oh my gosh.
I think Jeremy got mom's, like sorority girl drinking habit.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness.
But Megan's brothers have actually been on the channel. Jeremy and his wife Elizabeth were in an episode of Life with Ben back during the Christmas season when they were unboxing one of their Disney packages that they got from a mail order service. And then Jeff was also on an episode of The Daily Dose of Disney. So all of my sister's kids have taken part in the channel in some form. And we hope that continues in our second year.
I certainly hope so.
We need to meet more people.
By the way, Stacy says anyone who's lost a sibling knows what you felt then and now. It's a club none of us want to belong to.
No, it's a parent, it's a child, it's a sibling.
Thank you, Stacy.
It's so young, and you have your chosen family that you choose, and then you have your blood family.
Yeah.
And my chosen family is just as strong. So
thank you so much, Shirley.
Thank you. So
I will need to right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, family. And Jim says we love Doug.
Oh, we love Doug.
Candy Mom.
These gloves is seeing better.
Candy Mom 15 had a great idea for a new shirt for you guys. We glove PTV.
Oh, I love that.
The glove.
We glove PTV.
Those gloves.
I think that needs to be a shirt.
Well, we watched. Okay, Disney on. Everybody has Disney Plus. Have you been starting to watch Prop Culture?
We watched one episode
Oh wow,
so
I
far.
love that show.
Okay. And the guy was wearing gloves, and I'm like, oh, he's channeling me.
We thought of you.
It's
when
like,
we
I
saw
was
it.
kind of cool.
Yep.
No, the best was last night. I texted Arnie and I'm like, Arnie, you watching this? He's like,
But we
yeah,
said we can understand
we're
why
watching
you
the
wear 'em.
we're watching the Nightmare Before Christmas. I'm like, yeah, I'm watching the Mary Poppins one.
We did Tron and
So
Mary
good.
Poppins and,
And-
Nightmare because I love Nightmare.
I
Look
was
who's
up till
joined us.
2:30
Oh.
last night. So good.
There she is.
Hi, Mama.
I am not a lush.
Hi, Tori.
Hey Sherry, how you doing? Hey Sherry, cheers. Happy anniversary.
I've got a Diet Coke upstairs.
Tomorrow's Cinco de Mayo. I'm sure you're gonna be happy tomorrow.
No, 'cause I really think to make
Empty
my-
glass. I'm not
Wait.
drinking it.
I'm just, Sherry, I love you. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, me and my COVID hair. I'm so in need of a haircut.
Me too. Hey, anyone could cut my nephew. I heard my nephew cuts hair. He's like, like college student, my godson. He's never cut hair in his life. So I'm like, oh, he can cut my hair. I don't care.
Just buzz it off. It'll grow
Yeah,
back.
buzz it off.
Dilly dilly, Sherry.
I started,
Hey, I was tempted.
no, I started cutting hair. My son the boy got out of control.
I think you can whack him. It's going to grow out in a couple of weeks anyway.
You know what, though? I was this close from ordering a Flowbee for it.
A flow me?
Yeah, but his first haircut, Megan, poor
Okay.
baby, he looked like he had a tomahawk forever.
For those of you out there that don't know what a Flowbee is, it is a little gadget that you attach to a vacuum cleaner, and it actually cuts hair. It sucks the hair up into the little plastic device, and these little blades rotate and cut hair. Our cousin Diana has said that when she passes away, she wants two things. She wants, what has it been? She wants a Diet Coke with peanut M&Ms, and then buried with her. But then she also said that all of us get a turn at whacking her hair with a Flowbee.
Oh my God.
She is my favorite cousin.
Oh, heavens.
Oh, Rachel wants a Flowbee.
Okay. We do have some other people that are going to want to join us. So, Megan,
Yep.
thank you for joining us this evening.
Yep. Thanks for having me.
Hopefully, you will be able to join us for a full hour so we can do some sort of food challenge in the near future. We've talked about it, but let's make it a reality.
I didn't even start harassing Doug yet. So.
I'll be like a cold sore. Bye.
Oh, I can harass him for you. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right, guys. It was good meeting you all.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Yep, that's my baby.
She's awesome.
Stacy's trying to
My
remind me. of good food.
firstborn.
First one.
My firstborn.
Yeah.
All right. Joining us next, we have another one of our support channels. Arnie, want to bring him up? There he is. Hey, Danny.
What's going on? How are you?
Get going, guys.
Danny, you're in the middle of a video edit right now?
Yeah, if it actually works with me.
Okay. So
These magic videos are very picky about going on to editing programs, I'm finding.
what is your one memory that you really, man, your most the memory that stands out the most with about PTV?
I'm pointing at him.
Because he's swag.
Ben.
Yeah.
Danny is quite the fan of Life with Ben, apparently.
Yeah.
Ben, those videos are amazing. Like I give it to you. Like I know you said that you had no experience going into it with editing or anything.
No.
You do a great job on those, Ben. And you make them fun. Every week, it's always a treat to watch what you're going to do.
Oh my
I
God!
mean, not for nothing. All right, but on top of that, I get you're You guys are more like Toy Story characters in my eyes, and that's just great. It's fun. All the characters in Toy Story needed each other to make the movie work.
I like that analogy.
So,
Okay.
so you got Arnie. Arnie is like Woody. Doug is more is like Mr. Potato Head a little bit. I could say like 'cause, you know, you gotta have that.
So
I'm gonna get it, and, you know. And Ben is like a mix between Ham and Rex. So without everybody, it wouldn't work.
I can see that.
Well, thank you so much, Danny. I appreciate those kind words.
Really kind words.
I don't know if they're kind to you, Ben. I'm sorry. They were kind to these guys.
Danny, thank you.
You? We'll have words later. No, not a problem. You know, thank you guys for what you guys do, and you just bring fun to everybody.
Thank you.
And that's why we're here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, we have someone
Not
else.
a problem.
We have someone else waiting in the wings, so let's go ahead and bring them on. Danny, we will talk with you later. I know you got to get back to your edit, so thank you so much for stopping in.
Yeah, not a problem.
Thanks,
Bye, Danny.
Not a problem.
Bye, Danny. I was on mute. Sorry.
No, we're that much loved. We're
There it
Danny.
is.
We have Jim Villa.
I texted Jim. I'm like, "Are you in the waiting room? What's going on?"
Sorry. It's a little crazy here. It's a little crazy here.
May the 4th be with you, Jimmy.
May the 4th be with all of us.
Nice.
Where is it, Doug?
Pepper Tree Villa, thank you for having me. Congratulations. And hello, everybody. Oh, boy. Okay.
Panther.
Well, this is fun. I can do this all night.
Happy anniversary. Woohoo!
Jim, what is
Sorry, I'll stop.
What is your first recollection of PTV?
Great question. I think it was through RobFuz. I remember him on your show, and that's how I think a lot of us were introduced to you. I don't know specifically what the show was about, but I thought to myself, if RobFuz is embracing these guys, I need to vet them myself. No, his word was gold. And ever since then, I've been watching you for the better part of a year, and it's a pleasure to be friends with you, to be a support channel, to have met you, to have hung out. It's been fantastic, and I guess I have RobFuz to thank. So, thank you, Rob. This is for you. One more vote.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What?
Apparently, we have an elephant in the room.
Oh my goodness!
Nice.
Sherry and poor Donna and Samantha are being very
Hi, Sam.
I am so sorry.
What was the attraction to us, Donna? What did you guys see in us that?
Well, I remember seeing you guys before we even live streamed. I remember talking to you I don't remember whose chat it was, but I was talking to you in chat. And you were talking and Arnie, and it was about Keith the pepper tree. And I'm like, this is just fascinating, this pepper tree he keeps talking about. And I kept asking him, more information, please, about Keith. And he would tell me. And I'm like, you really need to do something with this because, this Keith, the pepper tree, it's so interesting in how you got your name and all that. And then you guys started live streaming. And of course, we were right there. Sam and I loved you from the get-go. And we have so much in common. It's just like freaky.
It's scary. It's really scary.
It's really scary. I
mean,
sisters, and there's so many different ways of like the way you were talking and how, you know, what we've been sharing and everything. It's like
everything from Christmas to cooking to handcrafts, everything.
Everything.
And singing in
Cookies.
choir.
Yeah. I mean, everything. It was just like, it was really cool. And I just feel like, you know, you go along with life and you meet people and then you finally get to these other people that you're supposed to be with.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for everything, and timing's always.
Absolutely.
And the timing is also. You can't do this before, or I wish I met you earlier. It doesn't work that way. There's always a reason for the timing, and there was a reason why this all happened when it happened, because it could have never happened any other time. So yeah, you guys are wonderful.
And it's funny because we have so much in common with all three of you, and even Sherry too, and Megan. It's like you guys are all my family, and I love you all so much.
Oh, thank you.
Well, the feeling is mutual.
Yeah, once, like I said, we had that connection in the end of August, which that was the D23 get together. Once this gets done, this whole we have to stay distance. I don't care. It's all touchy. So I'm we are going to meet up, and it's all about the hugs. And
you got it.
You know, I'm not gonna abide by any rules.
Yeah, no, you guys are getting the biggest hug, and we have so much to talk about when we meet. It's gonna be awesome.
My cousin Wanda left a comment.
I mean, D&G knows about, connecting, being on a cruise and having meeting other people. There's something about, there's that feeling of when you finally get to meet. And that's what I got with Jim and especially D&G. What you see us online, we're absolutely no different
no.
in real life. We're just acting the same way. It was just, there's some authenticity. I'm not naming names, but there's other YouTubers out there that and I know them, they're totally two different people. And we vow to have our authenticity and be who we are.
Yeah.
And it's very vulnerable to go do this. And I'm very much an introvert, and I did not want to do this. They've been playing choir for 30, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years. I don't know. I never did.
Hey,
I was a wallflower.
I'm not that old.
I was a wallflower. I'm a middle child of an older brother than me and then twin brothers. And so I was the black sheep in the family, so I was very odd. And so I never got a lot of attention, and
I didn't say anything.
And I was never, did what they did. They're like, let's go on, it's great. I hated it. I did not want to do it.
Should go back and watch that first stream. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I won't.
I actually have the first stream queued up.
Oh,
if you want to watch a little bit of it here.
Oh, you did
I'm
not.
so scared. I was watching it earlier.
I'm going to go ahead and bring that up, Ben. What do you think?
I got to get my cheese. Hold on.
So let me go ahead and do that.
Jim.
Oh, hello.
Wow. There they are.
You see that?
That was yesterday, right? Don't touch your face, Doug.
Yeah, I know. And the people said that.
Live. Everyone, this is it. This is our first live. This is our first live. I'm Arnie. I'm Doug. Welcome to Pepper Tree Villa.
Notice the first comment.
For those of you that have wondered, hey, Rob, nice to see you. Everyone that comes into Pepper Tree Villa,
oh my gosh,
we just pretty much call them villagers. Anyone that joins our little neighborhood. So yeah, welcome villagers to Pepper Tree Villa. First love comment. Yeah, Rob, it was. Okay, so what happened here? We were tagged by travel.
It's Doug. He has to read it verbatim. I put love instead of live by accident.
I've never actually told me about this, and I have no clue what's going on.
And then the first question that he has.
Rob wants to explain her name. Pepper Tree Villa. Okay. The front of our house has a pepper tree. And that pepper tree is named Keith because of my brother who gave it to him.
There you go.
And there we are.
See, when I'm nervous, I play with my hands, and I'm going to say I touch myself. And I was doing that the first time.
You should invest in a pair of gloves.
Yeah.
Nice. My next question was,
Put my hand back.
my next question was, what the hell's what's your names, guys? I don't know what your names are. I apologize. Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first time. And then the first question that people asked, or it was Rob's, is what does your name mean? So
that stream was awesome, but like I think maybe it was the next stream or the stream after that, or maybe you guys came on my channel. But then I think that's where I fell in love with Pepper Tree Villa. Like I love your channel, and I support you guys and everything. Because like I just asked you a couple questions, like, oh yeah, you gave a tour of your house, and then you took us outside. We saw the tree, and it was just like you guys embraced everyone on YouTube, and it was just you guys are just very genuine, very natural. So you guys did a great job. So.
And we didn't know that we had a pepper tree in our front yard.
Oh, cool.
And they go, hey, I love you. It was like, what, 3 weeks ago? And you said, hey, I love that pepper tree. And I said, no, that's not a pepper tree. And they go, yeah, it has like fruit. And I said, no, ours don't bear fruit. I walked by it and there's fruit on the tree. I was like,
That's awesome.
That's why we love Derek. He's so hyper observant.
He's like an excited chihuahua that just squirrel, just kind of like goes around.
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, but it seems like it's been more than a year.
It definitely, I agree.
You know what I mean?
Seems like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years.
I say it.
Yes.
It feels like that to me too.
Like 15.
No, it feels like we did do this.
It feels like we've known each other longer. It really does.
Yes.
You go through so much in 1 year, and it feels like, these months will feel like years. And it's crazy.
Richard.
What in the world?
So the first time we met you guys, we met in a shoe store.
The shoe department.
Of all places, Kohl's. How attractive.
Because I needed to get sandals for the cruise.
We were going for shopping.
Yeah.
And it was the area.
And Greg never lets me live it down because Ben was actually right next to Doug and Arnie was across the aisle. And I really wasn't paying. I know the difference. I know the difference between you two, but I wasn't really paying much attention, I guess. So I just assumed Arnie was next to Doug, and Greg goes, "That's Ben. That's not Arnie." And I'm like,
"What? How could you not tell them
and then
apart? I knew right away."
I said that, I was like, "Oh God, okay, I feel stupid." Hi Ben, how you doing?
You've only known us through the internets.
You
and
still look the same.
seen us. Their father passed away 26 years ago, and to the day it died, their father could not tell these two apart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell them apart either when I first met them.
Fully.
I couldn't tell them apart either. But now, to be honest with you, it's like, you guys are so different.
We are.
When you know them for a couple weeks.
When we're doing Christmas, and they had this exact same bright red shirt or a rusty red shirt. And I'll be like cooking something, and the way their head in the back of their head, and I'll be doing something, and like I was talking to someone. I almost was telling Ben some deep dark secrets about something about Ben, but I wanted to, and I caught myself. It was Ben who was beside me, not Arnie, and I caught myself and like, you guys need to change shirts because the head, the structure, the body, they were all. And I thought Arnie was beside me. It was Ben, and I felt like I was going to tell Ben something about Ben. Or to Arnie about Ben, and I'm glad I caught myself. But yeah, that's the only time is when they wear the same clothes.
Nice. Apologies, I just burped. And early on, we learned that all belches are sponsored by D&G Explorers.
Right.
D&G Explorers, when you care enough to send the very best.
Yeah, that caught on. That caught on with everyone.
Thank you, Alyssa.
Can I do my list of Pepper Tree Villa moments?
Absolutely.
Last year. So, all right. So, I don't even remember how we just became friends. You guys just started popping up on everyone's streams, and like Donna said, you just started talking to them and everything. And you guys were great. And I've had you guys on my channel a bunch of times. And like literally, I was watching that stream, And I think at first, and the same thing with me, I had my YouTube channel in like 2008. I never did anything with it. And I think same thing with you guys. You kind of did your thing and you didn't even really want to talk about personal stuff or your life or anything. And then you just started kind of opening up. Like you watched that first stream. It's great. And I think 10 minutes in, another cool thing I like, and Arnie says it all the time. I said, you guys are my new best friends, I think. So that was a great moment. And it's true. You guys are really great friends of mine. And I'm really happy I've turned you guys, everyone onto you guys and everything. I'll take credit, by the way. Thank you. And I think maybe not that stream, but maybe a stream or two later, you actually offered me to stay in the Mickey room. So whenever I'm in California, I could stay in the Mickey room. And to this day, I feel, yeah, see, so I love that too. I love that about you guys. So, and let me think. I love the taste of, what was the first one? It was the taste of fall.
The taste of fall.
Taste of fall.
Nice one.
And I don't know if I was. I don't think I was on that first one. Was I? I don't think I was on.
Yeah,
that.
you were.
I think you were a part of all of them.
Yeah,
I don't think.
No, you were on the first one because you were saying halfway through the stream, you were saying, I'm surprised you guys are sending half the stuff back to Trader Joe's because I thought it was delicious.
No, I think I'll be honest with you. I think I was in the chat and I was throwing comments left and right and everything. I was having a great time, and I said I want to be on the next one. And then you got Jim on too, and Jim's just a gold mine. And Jim reminds me of like someone that was on like on Three's like we said, John Ritter. He just reminds us that dry comedy and everything's awesome. So that's another great moment. Just and then I said, that's a gold mine, guys. You have to do the taste of everything: Christmas, Halloween, New Year's, Cinco de Mayo. You have to do all of them. And then you guys have been doing it. It's just been so fun and so great and everything. So that's another great memory. Doug getting mad at me for talking about Disney Plus. He got so mad at me. And then I just drilled it home about Disney Plus ever since. So, and I wished him a happy birthday the other day. Happy birthday again on behalf of Disney Plus. Happy birthday, Doug. So, and then we had the anniversaries of Disney Plus. It's 2-week anniversary of Disney Plus, Doug. And that's just been fun doing that and everything. So I love doing that.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. The first time Doug ever brought his gloves out was classic too. I almost died.
I want to know where
it was so good.
See, I don't take pleasure or pride that we're big, huge collectors, and we don't brag about it. It's just something that we've done. We've been around for so long, and it's just a big part of our life. And we look at the stuff every single day, and we do have a lot of it. And I think it's boring that nobody wants to know about it. Why doesn't?
I love it. So good.
It was like
so
we have cups from 2000, paper, and all this stuff, and I would always bring it out wearing my gloves, just like the guy on Prop Culture.
I know, that's great.
I didn't think anybody cared about our stuff.
What was that, Donna?
Your show and tell episodes.
So good. Oh, the show and tell. That's right, Donna.
The show and tells are what
so much fun. That was a good episode too.
Half of the parking tickets he has.
I had the parking my jacket, the fiber optic jacket.
The jacket was awesome.
Everybody, so.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was on that show. I'm showing like the the dinosaur from Dinosaur, and you come out with like the rarest jacket at Disneyland ever. And it lights up. It's incredible. And Doug just dropped the mic right there, and I was like, oh man, you're right, Don. I forgot about that. So good. What else, Don?
Those are so fun.
Oh, yeah. My other two favorite moments was Ben actually FaceTimed me and my wife and helped us put up our Christmas tree for Christmas. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Ben.
The
that
day
was
of
incredible.
Thanksgiving, I get this frantic message on Twitter from Rob saying, we're having a hard time with our lights. Can you contact me? So I go on there and they're starting to light the lights, and they're stringing the lights from the very bottom of the tree on the way up. And I'm going, Rob, you got to take those out. You got to start at the top.
Yeah, always the top, Rob.
And he told us to put gloves on too, Doug. You would have been proud. Ben told us to put gloves on.
You need gloves in order to work on Christmas lights because those branches will kill you.
I learned that the hard way.
Was the same way.
Yeah. They were doing a live stream. Kelly and Mama were doing a live stream. And someone said, how are we going to do this? And then someone said, someone get Pepper Tree Villa.
Arnie gives his number.
So
Kelly calls
No. It wasn't a number. It was just I was just on their stream.
But why was Kelly
sent
at
it up.
Walmart trying to say these are lights?
Because
I could get these lights.
they
okay?
were live on their stream.
They were live, and we were guiding them what to get for their tree. While we were zipping in the car, I was driving, and we were going somewhere, and we were guiding the Myers family on how to do a Christmas tree that they need to get new lights. It was insane.
It was awesome. And my number one moment of all time, of all Pepper Tree Villa, Doug was actually in a great mood, and Arnie's talking or something. I thought my point was Ben was there. It is. That's another thing. Oh, by the way, it's going back to Trader Joe's, the best line ever. The best line.
Oh, I spit something out and I just blare it, and then Richard turns me into a monster.
Exactly.
I'm listening to myself, and I'm like, I'm horrible. I'm a horrible person.
You know, but Ben was in a bad mood, and Ben's never in a bad mood. That was the funny part about it. Ben, you were just in a foul mood or something, and Arnie's all, this and this, and hey, Ben, can you pick me up a loaf of bread? And like Ben's like, what are you talking about? And then like by chance, like here he is right behind Ben. Go get him, Ben. Loafy.
Oh, we do.
So yeah, you were making sandwiches or something, and then
I'll go
for some reason Sherry was on, and you presented this amazing snowman, and in the chat I'm just like, you got to call that snowman Loafy in honor of Arnie wanting the bread that you have to go get him. So Loafy's stuck. He has a Twitter account and Instagram account, and there he is. And I'm his manager. If you guys want to book him, just contact me. That's my favorite moment of the year. He's got T-shirts and everything, so
we love
that's a great moment. Baby Loafy.
These were the little loaf sandwich loaves.
There they are. There they are.
We just got these.
Are those from Kinder's?
Kinder's bread, yep.
Kinder Breads. This is what the snowman's named after.
But that's just like their brotherly relationship. I love it. Like Arnie's like, hey Ben, can you stop and get us the bread? And Ben's like, what are you talking about? Like, you got so mad at him that day. And then for some reason, the chats are so fun. We just talked the chat. And it just came out, let's call the snowman Loafy. It was
that was like some random Saturday night. We were doing
Yep.
Oh my gosh. I forgot.
That's my list. Sorry.
We were fortunate to have dinner over at the Pepper Tree Villa, and it was amazing. We were able to see the Mickey room.
Mm-hmm.
We were able to do the scavenger hunt of pickles in the.
Still hasn't found the pickle. That's another good moment.
Still never found it though.
One of them we didn't find. But just to let you know, they do have everything cataloged. So when you leave, you will be strip searched. Well, not strip searched. You will be stripped. So.
That's why you love Pepper Tree Villa.
Red-handed, not empty-handed.
Empty-handed. I hope I was not empty-handed. I'm not going to steal from them.
Too funny.
But their house is amazing, and it is like a Disney museum. It's like instead of going to the Disney Family Museum over there in San Francisco, just go to Pepper Tree Villa's house, and you'll find everything you need.
Has the prop show called you guys yet?
There was a couple of things I was sitting there, I'm like, yeah. There's a strong possibility. I mean, don't have like movie props, but there's some things that I was like, wow, we could really relate. And yeah, we have to have 2 Thanksgivings now. We've been doing it, and we have our family Thanksgiving. You just have to do it with family, your blood. And then when we did this, we do Friendsgiving. And our friends down in Flagstaff started it. And I told them we need to do this. And we did it last year, 2018. And we had some good friends that came over.
Yeah.
And then I really wanted D&G because I know Derek works retail, and I know it's kind of hard. And I just threw it out there. And they're like, you know what, we're going to make it work. So it meant a lot that they came by, and we got to have 2 Thanksgivings in a row, and I got to do the turkey, and I wanted to entertain. I wanted to do all the big flamboyant things that you do for the holidays and make it special. And we did, and they were obsessed over these pickles. And it was the most trivial thing. And we're getting ready and talking, and that was their squirrel. They didn't sit down. They were just walking around obsessed over the pickles. And we
The glass pickles or pickles?
the glass pickles.
We went in their refrigerator and we ate all their pickles.
Oh yeah.
Even Ben couldn't find that one pickle in a Disney
None
tree.
of them could find
We
it.
spent like 2 hours.
I hung the pickle in that tree and I forgot where I put it.
But you guys never found it because it wasn't a shiny pickle. It was more of a dull matte pickle. So I was taking off all the lights, and I'm starting to do it, and he's boxing, and I'm taking down the Disney tree, and I'm like, oh my gosh, here's the pickle. And I'm like, no one would ever found this thing. It was so dug in, and it's not shiny. So no one would have ever found it. And that's why we took a picture.
Okay.
And we ended up sending it to him that afternoon.
Now, I want to hear from Jim on this one. Jim,
Yes.
what was your first impression of meeting us at Disneyland back in August?
Oh,
keep it
you want the truth or do you want? No, I'm kidding.
I'm used to people lying to me, so
I was very excited to meet you guys, and we had kind of made plans, for months about going on Mr. Toad's Wild Ride together. So it was just, the anticipation of meeting you. It was just exciting to finally see you. Like, oh, I hear they're somewhere on Main Street. There they are. They're over on the right. I can still remember it because I recorded it. But and it was Ben and Arnie, and then Doug met us later, and we had lunch, and it was everything. That trip was everything I thought it would be and more. And meeting you guys was exciting and pleasant. It was a pleasure. And to be with Derek and Gregory, Pepper Tree Villa, Juan Rodriguez, who's in the chat. Yeah. And it was a wonderful weekend for me. And it's in no small part to Pepper Tree Villa, Derek and Greg, of course. And I'm so glad. My wife talked me into going to D23. I wasn't going to do it, and I'm so glad she talked me into it.
I'm glad she did too.
Yeah.
Juan Rodriguez is saying, I also love the junk stores. That is what Doug calls all of the souvenir shops around Disney.
I have little proclivities, I say, of everything. I have little nicknames and little stuff of stuff. And all the stores in Disneyland, or just in general, I just call them junk stores because you don't need them. It's just really cool junk. And I like all their stuff. Lately, they've been not having that much stuff. So Juan Rodriguez was beside me. He burst into laughter. And he goes, I'm going to use it. That's brilliant. So let's go in there. Because it's like, you just want to go and have a good time, but they have cool junk. So, Disney's mass merchandisers, they just like suck your money away. I've given up that we're going to be poor for the rest of our life. So I'm like, I resorted to that fact a long time ago. That ship has sailed.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I know I have another person that wants to come on.
All right. I'm going to jump out that if you guys want to have someone else.
I love the verbal abuse.
I just have to.
Doug, come on. You're the best, Doug. Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
That's the last time wishing it to you.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Happy anniversary. Thank you so much. I'm going to jump so thank you, guys. And here's to Billy, D&G. Let's get them up here, guys. Cheers, guys. Happy anniversary. And here's to another, I don't know, eternity of Pepper Tree Village.
Another eternity.
Another. Wow. On that note, bye, guys.
Good night, Rob.
Thanks, guys. Happy anniversary.
We Richard remembers Jim eating the fruitcake, and Rachel says she liked it when Jim ate grass.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay,
Sam, did you liked the
edible grass? The grass.
Sam, you liked when Jim was eating grass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it too.
I'm not competitive, but I will say when we got off of the Easter one, I was cleaning everything up, and I was like, out of the blue, I said, Jim wins again. And I named off the pumpkin spice one. I named off that he did the fruitcake. Then I did the taste of New Year's Eve. And then he comes up with the most creative, bizarre stuff. I'm like, he's winning all of the taste loves.
Listen, it's not that I'm
pudding.
It's not that I'm trying to win. I want to make it interesting, and I'm truly interested in trying these things. I'm just so happy that you started doing these taste of shows and that I am a part of it, that you invite me back. So that's what it's all about. As a matter of fact, the first one you did, I stole that idea. I loved it so much. I told you I was going to steal it, and I did. So I did it a couple times myself, and then to be invited back is wonderful. And then every once in a while, I'll text you an idea. How about Taste of Arbor Day? Are you in? Are you guys in? And they never text back, but yeah, I want the next one. I can't wait. So whatever.
We've done some with you guys too, and then we've done our own, and then we've had people on ours too. So I think we all toss around ideas with each other that help us out. So it's a lot of fun.
They are fun.
It's fun to share the ideas.
Well, food is so related, just like, Disney brought us all together, created this world with technology. It's just, but we all can relate with food because we have to eat. So, and everybody has their little things and what they like, and that's what's funny.
Because Jim eating the 10-year-old peep and the fruitcake was amazing.
Oh, the gingerbread peep?
Yes.
It just looked 10 years old.
Oh my god!
It probably would have been like a rock trying to eat it after 10 years old.
Okay, we have someone that wants to pop in. He's the president of the Florida
Wow.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening, Mike.
Hi.
And look at that. He's wearing his I Want My PTV shirt and an I Want My PTV hat.
Awesome.
Nice. Awesome, Mike. Thank you so much, Mike. Mike, it's great to see
And I
you.
also have. Oops, there it is.
Oh my god!
Oh, the mouth. And they say PTV.
PTV.
Oh, awesome.
And do you want to tell us about how you got that embroidered?
Oh, yeah. We did something that you're not supposed to do at a Disney park, and that is we got an acronym put on the back of a hat, making some Mickey Mouse ears. And I told them that my name was like Peter Thomas Valenzuela or something like that, and that I wanted my initials on the hat. So after they ran it through whoever was on management duty at that time, they gave it their blessing. We got the PTV on the back of our mouse ears.
Lucky.
And yeah.
Because I told Ben, you're not gonna have it. You can't monogram.
No.
They will not stitch monogram. And I'm like, they're gonna tell you to go, tell you to go off, and it's not gonna happen. He comes back and he shows it to people like, what did you do? I thought you had a moral compass because I lied, or I came up with something. And I'm like, holy cow! Because there was never in the world. We just got very lucky because there's really good cast members. There is some really good ones. You just happen to get lucky to get that really good cast member.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you wanted
at the door.
So Mike, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
What is the memory that sticks out the most for you of the last year of what first of all, when did you first meet us here online? What do you remember that?
I believe you were on with Dole Whip Dad and Death Star Diva.
Okay.
On Dole Whip Dad. I believe was the first time I heard your guys' name. And he said, go check you guys out. I was like, okay, I'll go do it. And that's when I found Death Star Diva and the Kill Guy. And ever since then, I've been hooked.
What's your favorite moment?
Oh, there's been so many.
Good answer.
Can't name just one.
I would have to say, I don't know. I want to say the first time I was on with you guys for Christmas Show and Tell is one of the ones that stands out with me because that was actually my first ever live stream that I was on. And I would definitely have to say, I love you, Doug, but everybody picking on Doug. but we love you guys. Oh,
You know,
and the one
the
that
more
was
you guys are doing it, I'm turning into Mr. Fredrickson. I'm going to get more clean at the moment.
and the one that sticks offline is actually I got two. Was when my mom was going through the situation she did, and I called you guys and asked for prayer and stuff like that. And then the other one was when you guys opened up the present from me and / Donna, because Donna helped with it.
Oh my goodness!
my
goodness!
That's a whole story to have.
But
Oh,
just every moment that you guys are on, I love it. I enjoy it. That's why I consider myself the president of the Florida chapter of the PTV fan club. And Pam would have been on with me tonight, but unfortunately her Wi-Fi went out today and she can't get it fixed until tomorrow.
Oh.
I bet she's going with withdrawals. So as I told you,
Yeah.
we look at this thing every single day.
Yep.
It's never going away. So thank you for all the hours on the post office. This thing is incredible. So Donna, Mike, everybody that was involved. You know, it's the most silliest things you wouldn't think of, but I do appreciate it. It is right here. It's never going to go away. But thank you. Thank you.
Okay, Mike. Thank you, Mike. Thank you so much. We have someone else that will come in on the stream.
One more thing to show you.
Sure.
It's my little show and tell.
Is that new? That's a New Orleans mask. That is from.
That's the Festival of the Fools.
That is Festival of Fools. That is.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! That's
Nice.
Okay.
I know how you guys loved it and stuff like that. I wanted to show you my Festival of Fools actual cast jacket.
Nice.
Oh, that glow pan mask on the back is fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's all embroidered.
Oh, beautiful.
But I just wanted to show it to you guys because I know you guys love Festival of Fools.
Oh yeah.
And stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
Hunchback of Notre Dame is another underrated, beautiful movie.
Yeah.
It is a very good Disney movie.
Richard says yes. Festival of Fools.
90s, the best movies.
True. That was a great time. Mike, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We'll talk.
Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. I'll talk with you later, Mike.
Okay, babe. Bye.
Good night, Mike.
Bye, Mike.
For the record, Mike and I text at least 2 or 3 times a week. He is so special. Absolutely love Mike. We have another person here that wants to join in.
Oh my God!
Hello, gang.
Hello, Junk Store dude.
Juan Rock.
Yes, Junk Store gang finally united. I can't wait until you guys come back and shop again.
Oh, Juan, how are you?
I'm doing good, hanging in there.
Good.
Hoping Disneyland opens up soon. So I know Florida will be opening up soon. And yeah, just take it from there and hoping you guys come down to hang out again soon.
Oh, I want to hang out with you, Juan. It's always so fun going through the junk stores with you.
Our friend anniversary is coming up.
Yes, it is.
Yep, that's right.
It is.
July 2nd at 4:32 in the afternoon.
Wow.
This is a minute. What about the second?
Serious.
Yeah, I thought I was bad.
Rob says, I don't think I ever saw Juan in a stream.
Wow.
Juan out of his shell.
This is unusual.
Yeah.
I'm
hilarious.
Universe is different.
Juan is actually frequently on with some other people from Disneyland.
He does a lot. He does a lot with Kidult.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The West Coast gang.
Yeah.
Okay. You also part of Rose's World. There was a great picture today, by the way. I saw of you in Galaxy's Edge. That was great.
Yeah.
I know I missed the park so much, and I miss you guys.
Thank you.
Oh, we miss you too, Juan.
I just miss everybody. I mean, I want to see D&G. I want to get on a plane and fly to Florida, but we're not allowed to leave our county, for Pete's sake. It's just, once this all gets done, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
California is very different because we have like 4 phases, I guess, we have to go through.
Yeah.
We have 3 in Florida.
Our 4th one probably won't be until the end of summer, from what I've been hearing. So they're going very slow.
Well, I think it's just our overprotective governor who is just trying to do things the right way.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not
We'll see
complaining.
what happens. But you
I
know what?
actually got
We're
the inside
in happy
scoop.
times right now. We're
Yeah, we're happy. We have technology. This is a good, band-aid for us. We're so happy for this technology.
Right.
First
Plus,
time
we got live streams, so we can always chat on there.
Yep.
Zoom and all that. It's been great.
So many firsts for everyone.
Sean, thank you for the vomit.
How many times are you going to say that in your life, Sean?
I can't wait to get to Florida because I want to hang out, because we actually have an entire itinerary of people we need to hang out with in Florida. 2 of the screens here, of course. Jim, we've got to hang out with you. Donna, Sam, you and Art Johns as well. And then we have, of course, there's Corey, there is
Richard from Orlando.
Richard, and then Josh and Jen, I'm sure we'll have to hang out with them as well. There's just a whole slew of people in Florida. Yeah, Southern California, but that's the same too. We have a lot of people down there as well. Oh, and my sister says, I hope this is all over soon. I'm tired of making maps. So yeah. Anyway, Juan, thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to have the opportunity to say hi with us. Thank you.
Definitely.
One is so much fun.
All right, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Good to see you, Juan.
Thank you, Juan.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Barbie says when he gets off the plane.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. That's Toy Story. Which
Yeah.
one at the very end?
I probably number 2, I think, maybe. Anyway.
Yeah, there's a whole thing of Mattel and Barbie why they did not want on the first Toy Story. And once they realized it was a phenomenal success, they came back and practically licked Disney and Pixar's toes saying, get Barbie back in it, get Barbie, get more bigger part. Because
Didn't the genie also did that in Aladdin? No.
Yes. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Made you look.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Do you guys know who did the voice of Barbie from Toy Story?
It was Jodie Benson, wasn't it?
Darn it.
Of course, I would know that. Try with these two. Nobody wants to play games with us. Nobody wants to play trivia with us. Nobody wants to come out inside and play with us. It's just never fun.
Yeah, I didn't know until I read about it, and then I thought, oh yeah, you could totally tell it's her voice. Just she has that like high pitched voice that when she says the words that she says as Barbie, I'm like, that sounds just like Ariel.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel says, I remember when PTV met Juan at Earl of Sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I remember that too.
Yep.
It was in August, right? It was when we just arrived because I was driving down. We wanted to.
It was actually in June. It was in June.
Oh, it was Father's Day, that Father's Day weekend. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, Sam met Juan when she was visiting my mom in California, and she was there in September.
And we wanted to be down there so badly, and we couldn't make it.
But
I
the
was
weekends
so
were different.
bummed
Because we went back down there late September for my brother's memorial, and you did it like either it was right before, and so it was again that was our black period.
I wanted to
happy black period.
Yeah.
Ooh, I remember that.
I was so bummed we didn't get to meet Sam.
So Juan gets to meet Sam. I haven't met Sam yet. We haven't been to the parks together. Someday.
Again, too. My goodness, it's been too long.
True.
Ben, you have an announcement to make tonight?
Yeah, a few weeks ago, I posted one of my vlogs where you, Doug, and I went to go get breakfast at Nations. And the contest was whoever came up with the most entertaining comment left on the post for that week would get a piece of PTV swag compliments of Cynthia, otherwise known as Candy Mom 15.
CYNTHIA.
I am happy to announce that we have chosen Keystone 76 as the winner of that contest. Her comment was clean plate club members only. And I found that very amusing. So Keystone, if you're watching the replay, we'll have you reach out to Candy Mom 15 so you can get your PTV swag.
That's very kind.
Very kind. Thank you very much, Cynthia. We really appreciate your support.
And Jim, for me, I absolutely loved spending time with you at Disneyland after you got off Splash Mountain.
That's a favorite of all of ours, I think.
I think that's.
But I'll tell you, after seeing the video edit, what I absolutely loved was you hearing behind you, I think it was Matthew. And all I heard was, "Shut up, Matthew!"
Jim was feisty that day.
Yeah, Greg heard that a few times too.
Oh no, he said, I forgot what he said, but he said something else. We were like walking. I was like, whoa.
It was all in jest.
I know you were joking.
It was a blast.
Oh my goodness. Mine will always be the Shadow Man incident at New Orleans Square, and then Jim and I on Small World.
Mm-hmm.
That's, to me, is you have to pick out the moments, but it's Small World. So Small World is Jim and I's retraction.
Agreed.
What happened in Small World? I don't remember.
Jim, let Jim tell the story.
Yeah,
I'll focus in on Jim.
Oh, you don't have to. Okay. Well,
all eyes on Jim.
You know, for those that don't know, the It's a Small World attraction in Anaheim is different, better, most would argue, than the one in Walt Disney World. They've added the characters. There's a bunch of animatronics of Disney characters throughout It's a Small World in Anaheim, and I was very interested to see all of them. And Doug knew this, and so we sat next to each other in the boat, and as we're going through the ride, and he did this silently, but he'd give me a little nudge, and he'd
It was very,
and it was wonderful. It was perfect because he and I would have enjoyed stories behind the attraction as well, but he was doing it silently. We were enjoying the song, of course, but he pointed out every one of the characters that I don't get to see in Florida, and it was wonderful. So I thank you again, Doug, for that. It was so
natural. It was
great.
so intuitive because I just because I didn't want to because I knew you were paying attention to record, and that was really important. But you were seeing every one of them, and as you noticed, I mean, they did a beautiful job putting it in, because when we first announced, everybody thought it was blasphemy. Wow, dare they mess with Walt Disney's original attraction? That's no. And then when people got on, they're like, "Well, that's kind of cool." They put it in each one of the lands, like Snow White, Mulan, but it wasn't gratuitous, and it's really kind of cool. I do like Small World. Ben loves it.
That same trip, Jim did learn that you do not inhale powdered sugar when you're trying to eat beignet.
Yeah.
Jim
learned that the hard way
on that trip.
Yeah, it was a trip I'll never forget.
Yeah, Donna, I must say, of the last year, probably one of my most memorable things was when we were putting together the PTV YouTube Christmas tree for here in the office, and then putting together some flowers that were for the top of the tree.
Ow, my butt. Ow. Holy cow.
What is going on there?
Are you all right over there? What did you do?
I stuck my phone. Holy, that's gonna
kill Doug.
Yeah. Oh, that's a permanent mark today. Okay.
I remember that. That meant so much to me. You guys have no idea what you meant to me. I mean, you just took a leg for me. You guys are just the best. I love you so much.
Thank you, Donna.
It's such a part of your.
I haven't put this away yet.
Flowers are dangerous. They'll kill you every time.
I really, there's no blood.
He whacked it good.
There's no blood.
But I'm sure it's going to bruise.
Oh, yeah, I bruised like a banana.
Oh, dear.
I am delicate as a starlight orchid. Oh, my gosh. I would do something, and Arnie's like, you're going to bruise. And then within an hour, I'm already bruised. I'm...
Okay, and then
I am a fragile little thing.
Samantha just said, I loved Haunted Mansion Holiday. I need to go back sometime.
She loves that so much.
When we were watching Prop Culture last night, we were thinking about that. And then we also thought about the theme park. You know, Dean, the Live Place, has been doing the Fifth Gate.
Yeah,
Doug has this idea of the park called Disney Seasons. Ooh. And Halloween Town would be one of the areas of the park.
That would be epic.
Yeah, what it would be, it would be 4 lands based on summer, spring, winter, fall. And each one of the lands, and when you walk right in, you see like this very kinetic Tower of the Four Winds, kind of unisphere globe of all these things intertwining. And that would be the centerpiece, and everything would jet out of the 4 seasons of Earth. And you would have stuff like summer would be perpetual 4th of July state fair feel. You can have attractions based on that. And then fall and winter would be, you start, because they need to do more with the intellectual property of Nightmare Before Christmas. So you can Halloween Town and make it just like how it looks at Universal Studios, how they did with Harry Potter Land.
Yeah.
Do something, have a couple of dark rides, and then when you go out of fall, you go into winter, you see Christmas Town.
Yeah.
And you can do with Christmas, Main Street, it would be Santa's always there. You have a little town square with a Christmas tree in it. That's how I would say if Disney's going to do a 5th park based it on all the major holidays and also cultural holidays like Diwali in Hinduism, Hanukkah, and it has an Epcot-esque of World Showcase.
Yeah.
And they can be multicultural, multi-religion, and get everybody educated.
So we have someone else that wants to at least come in and say hi to us. Here we are. We have Amy.
Amy.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Just saying hello. Congratulations on 1 year.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you have a specific memory that you have of the time that we've been doing streaming?
That was the thing. I found you through one time. I don't know whose stream it was, but Nick and Donna were kind of talking about Keith the Pepper Tree and stuff. And then I remember seeing you guys in other chats, and I thought, hey, I got to go check that out and see what that's all about. But a lot, I enjoy your show and tells, your history of the parks. That's incredible. All the stuff that you guys have memorabilia wise and stuff. And I am loving that food, the taste of the holidays or the taste of whatever. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. Good ideas, too.
Thank you. Thank you. We have some more things coming. As a matter of fact, next week we have the Disney Plus Movie Club coming back. We're going to be doing Pete's Dragon.
Yay.
Oh, that's a favorite.
The original.
The original Pete's Dragon from 1977. So those of you that are here in the stream, please go watch Pete's Dragon on Disney Plus, and then we will be talking about it next Monday night here on PTV Live.
I have a niece who she'd walk in the door of our house and go, I want to watch Pete's Dragon, and it is the original movie. She just loved Elliot the Dragon and stuff, and would pretend that Elliot was with her and stuff. And this is when she was like, a toddler and 3-4 years old and stuff. But yeah.
Richard, the most poor musical.
What's the name of the town in the movie?
Passamaquoddy.
Passamaquoddy.
Yeah.
And it's
Write it down.
in the state of Maine. Passamaquoddy, Maine.
Yep.
It was kind of a weird movie.
Oddly enough, it was a town that Derek and Gregory did not make it to while they were on their cruise.
They didn't have any lobster rolls, so we didn't see
No.
it.
You know why? Because it hasn't burned down 3 times.
Oh my gosh.
Every time we're watching this town burnt down. Not just
Yes.
What is a town with a fire breathing dragon not burned down?
There was a fire in every port.
every port we had to hear about the town burnt down. Not once, but 3 times.
And the next one that we're visiting that we're going to be releasing this week, it got blown up by a. It was the it was.
That's horrible.
It was in 1918, I think, and ships blew up.
Oh yeah,
and
that was horrible.
It was the largest man-made created explosion before the atom bomb.
And there were like bystanders, like people went over and crowded to watch it, and they all got blown away. That was horrible.
Not to start it on a good note.
Yeah, you're really making yourself really a happy stream.
Thanks, guys.
Blow up.
Well, it was a story that they told us on our trip, and we're like, "What the heck is going on with all these ports that we're going to?"
I just had a request for our address. I happen to have a banner here. So Rachel, there's the banner for our address. We're at 1155-C Arnold Drive, Suite 504, Martinez, California, 94553.
And 504 is what? May the 4th.
I didn't know that until he left.
Whoa.
Yeah, we played in the car, and I'm like, "Why is 504? What's the significance now of that?" And we're just thinking about it. Both said it at the same time. May the 4th be with you. I'm like, how did we get it? We didn't even ask for it. That was really cool. UPS stores are great.
Yeah. Amy, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out, but thank you for letting me come on, and you guys all have a great night.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Bye.
Good night, Amy.
Good night.
Night, Amy.
Wow, it is getting late.
No, it isn't.
Well, for people there on the East Coast, it is.
It's almost Cinco de Mayo.
Helen, you took the road.
Change to Cinco de Mayo.
I'll have to change my shirt.
Yeah, we Cinco de Mayo's on Taco Tuesday, so we're gonna have tacos tomorrow.
If you're willing, we can keep going, but
I mean,
We're having taco pizza tomorrow instead of tacos.
Ooh.
taco. We
we're,
got it.
we're doing tacos tomorrow night, aren't we?
Yeah, we have to.
We're having Taco Tuesday here at the Villa.
We are too.
Yeah, we kind of have.
We're always twinning with food, you know.
Okay, everyone, I want to see those. Let's see, RobFuz, can you post a PTV post office box here? Oh, okay. I want to see your pictures. I want to see those Taco Tuesday pictures, even if it's a taco pizza. I want to see those pictures.
It can be any kind of Mexican flair. It's Cinco de
But just
Mayo.
tag us in the picture because I want to see them.
And we know D&G will have a couple drinks in their hand. They'll be double fisted. So
Dilly.
Oh,
yeah. Speaking
get
of
your big gulp of
drinks in
tequila.
hand, I do have my Orlando guy mug, and yes. I am drinking Diet Coke.
Samantha. No.
It's still May the 4th.
Oh goodness.
Wow.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's been a quite an evening. Thank you for those of you who are on the East Coast for hanging out with us. Those of us who are on the West Coast, it's still early, but it's getting close to my bedtime as well. I still have to go to work. I have an essential job.
I think I've been live for about 7 hours today.
I think so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Jim, it's been a full-time job today. Wow. By the way, Jim is doing such a great job of getting hours. He hit 1,000 followers on his channel.
Awesome.
And now we need to get him his watch hours.
Yeah, I wasn't concerned about it before I got 1,000 subs. So now here I am.
Rob, thank you for being here.
Yeah,
thank you
Rob.
so much.
Yeah, since our all the internet providers, all like the big ones from Comcast, Cox to Verizon, they all released all of our data caps, so we could just stream because obviously we all have to do Zoom and stream. So
Yeah,
he has
literally
ran
Jim
all night long.
Jim has 217 videos in his stream that says everything on my channel.
Ran it.
I made a playlist with everything on my channel.
And that playlist right now, I'm on video 149. So
Thank you so much. And you're commenting on them. That's amazing. Thank you.
Them. So yes, but yeah, they're still going. I have it on pause right now so that there would be no lag with the feed tonight. But as soon as we're done here, I will be hitting that play button again, and I'm going to finish up the list.
That's very nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah, so we couldn't do this if we were not released with the data caps. I don't know when they're going to put them back on. I think that's the nice thing that our internet companies can do. But yeah, I said, why is your computer on? He goes, I'm running Jim's thing. And I'm like, oh.
Jim, I specialize in getting people their watch hours. I'll work on it.
Hey, thanks, Tina.
Well, my mom and dad do the same thing. They're just like, you guys are fun, but they know us so much. They just, my dad, when he puts us on, he just puts his phone off to the side. It's just like, they don't know. They just watch TV. They just watch YouTube for it, but they don't know the whole interaction of really getting into it. They just think YouTube is fun. So they've been very supportive to it. They were like congratulatory.
Doug here says, thanks, Dad. Oh my goodness. Derek Gregory, thank you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And thank you for being such a wonderful support to us as well.
Thank you.
You guys mean a lot to us. We've met a few times in person. We had one trip that was unfortunately canceled because of everything that's going on, but you guys mean a lot. And it's not a day if I don't get slapped by Ben with the
oh yeah, our screen things we have here.
Both get slapped at times, but then I get it from what you say, and then I start saying, I'm like, wait, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
I love instigating everybody.
Well, I will say this, and that is I am very, very thankful to Derek and Gregory for all the support that they have given us over the months, especially when Doug's brother passed. They stepped in right that night when Doug and I were not available, and they just hit the ground running with Ben to keep PTV live on the air for that Monday night.
Yeah. And the Friendsgiving and late August of my brother. I can't thank you guys enough. I really do care for you. And
I still remember limping through that episode.
Oh, Ben, you did a good job. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. It means a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
and then Juan says, true fact, I too have gotten the Ben slap.
We were at Teach in Paris, or
no
in real life. On Instagram.
On Instagram, yes. Yes, on Instagram.
I have an off-the-wall question, and I was thinking about it today, but I'm noticing that there is a shortage of them, and I can't find them. Has anybody seen any Mickey bars at any stores lately?
Yes. Yeah, our store just down the street has both of them and the bars.
Road trip.
When we do get released, we should immediately meet up and just, even know if it's a halvesies, and just have lunch, because again, I know we're just all, I really want to meet people. And that's why I said once we get to Florida, I'm like, I know this is gross when I say this, but I feel like we're all going to pop like a pimple. We're excited to see everybody.
Well, I can't find any Mickey bars there. We have 2 left, and I'm afraid to eat them, because once we're done, we're not going to find any for a while. It's like they stopped.
Buy out our store, and they're actually on sale. They're like $5 something. So we got more ice cream sandwiches, and so our freezer has both. It's no
find those either. We haven't found those yet either.
Cena got the last bars 6 weeks ago.
Mickey bars are like 2 for $5 or something like that, and they're nowhere to be found right now.
No.
Yeah.
I get everybody to come to the house. We could go shopping for bars and sandwiches.
Well, okay, Sam, Donna, thank you. Thank you so much for everything you do for us as well. You have been such a wonderful support to us as well.
I love you guys. We're always here for you, no matter what.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Jim. Oh, Jim.
What does that mean?
And
If I'm ever feeling down, all I need to do is put on one of your videos and you perk me right back up. You have me always laughing.
Oh, well, thanks.
It's always wonderful. Always wonderful to have you on. So
Well,
thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on. Like I said before, it is a pleasure. I have so much fun on our Taste of live streams, and I'm so glad to be a part of that. When I was in California, Derek and Greg, you guys, Juan Rodriguez, Matthew and Lauren, you guys were my plaid vest posse. You were my concierge service, and I couldn't have been more lucky to have all of you enhance my vacation. So thank you for having me on tonight as well. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tio Pips Churros.
Yeah.
You can always.
Jim's a big supporter of all of us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
All right. And to everyone else here in the stream, our moderators, all of our villagers, thank you so much for this year that you have given to us. I cannot believe that a year's already gone by. It's just been an amazing ride, and I look forward to many years in the future. Everyone, thank you so much for everything you do for us. You have no idea what this time on Monday nights means to me personally. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is there anything else anyone would like to say?
Yes. Happy anniversary.
May the fourth
Here.
with you.
Happy anniversary.
Thank you all. And as we always close our show, everyone have a magical evening and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. See you later, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Right.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.